Running a business online? Instantly build trust with your customers with a domain and matching professional email from GoDaddy so people know you mean business. And there's never been a better time. Visit godaddy.com/GD now and you can get a domain and professional email plan for just 99 cents a month for 1 year. That's a little price for a lot of credibility. Choose the domain that's right for you and a professional email to match. Go to godaddy.com/GD now and look legit. That's godaddy.com/GD now. New customer purchases only. Products auto-renew separately. See terms on site.
Monster Energy. Everybody knows White Monster Zero Ultra. That's the OG. It kicked off this whole zero sugar energy drink thing. But Ultra is a whole lineup now. You've got Strawberry Dreams, Blue Hawaiian, Sunrise, and Vice Guava. And they all bring the Monster Energy punch. So if you've been living in the white can, branch out. Ultra's got a flavor for every vibe. And every single one is zero sugar. Tap the banner to learn more.
This is Optimal Living Daily. Change your use of technology to lead a more connected life by Kristine Klussman of KristineKlussman.com. And I'm Justin Malik. Welcome back to a Sunday bonus episode where I give you a little bit of extra content from a podcast in our network that I think will also help you live a life that's a bit more meaningful and happier. Today's episode is coming from Optimal Relationships Daily. So without further ado, here's Greg with another post as we optimize your life.
Change your use of technology to lead a more connected life by Kristine Klussman of KristineKlussman.com. Digital communication is a seductress that invites us to disconnect from ourselves, our present moment, and the people around us more completely than anything else. Several reports suggest that Americans spend on average 10 plus hours each day looking at screens. That's more time than most people spend on any other single activity, including work, interacting with others, or even sleep. When you fill every spare second looking at your phone or screen instead of looking inside, or outside as it may be, you slip farther and farther away from your true self and the joy of living a conscious life. Even a small amount of self-observation makes it easy to see the price that you pay for engaging in unintentional, unregulated, low-quality screen engagement, disconnection from yourself and others. Do these symptoms sound familiar? Lack of awareness of your needs, such as noticing hunger or tiredness, a slightly anxious or unpleasant quality to your mood, feeling spacey, as though you're under a hypnotic spell or trance. Long periods of time seem to disappear. You reach for a device anytime there is a sliver of downtime. And you find that you never have time to daydream or mentally process. Digital connection versus conscious living. Most of us are not in the driver's seat when it comes to our relationship with technology. Low-quality interactions with our devices can inadvertently rob us of some of the most precious aspects of living a conscious life. Just checking your email is a slippery slope habit with staggering effects when you add up how many times a day you are mindlessly or unconsciously checking your devices. The irony of technology is that we're often the most disconnected from time, our true priorities, other people, our environment, and a conscious life when we are digitally connected. A mother in one of my parenting groups observed that as much as she patted herself on the back for managing to make it home in time from work to be with her children after school each day, she was frittering away that time by constantly checking her devices and/or responding to emails, causing her to be just as unavailable and disconnected from her kids as if she were still gone from the house. Cultivating a conscious life with wise technology use. Screen addiction and the deleterious side effects of too much technology are getting a lot of press coverage these days. While these issues are important to bring to public consciousness, this kind of coverage doesn't tell us how to cultivate a healthy relationship with technology. Technology is here to stay, and barring some kind of apocalyptic destruction of the world, it's going to be a permanent part of our lives. So we've got to figure out how to live with it without losing ourselves. 5 ways to improve your relationship with technology. Awareness. The first and most important tool is to become more intentional and aware of how you use technology. Learn to tell the difference between high-quality digital interactions and low-quality ones. Cultivate a mindful awareness of your mood and physical state while you're engaging with your devices. Bring a curious attention and do a body scan to help identify the subtle feeling states that accompany different types of screen engagement. You'll quickly start to recognize the difference. Self-investigation. Ask yourself whether your compulsion to respond to everything immediately might not be fueled by a compulsive relationship with your technology rather than an actual urgency. Consider whether you may be using technology to avoid certain emotional states or real-life interactions. Measurement. Gather data. Make the effort to actually calculate hour by hour how much time you spend interacting with technology in a given week. Include time engaging with technology both at work and outside of it. And be sure to include time spent in passive ways, such as binge-watching television or skimming social network feeds. Intention. Set boundaries with yourself. Limit email checking, internet surfing, text responding, or even channel switching on the TV to the times that you've established in advance. Action. Next time you feel that powerful urge to check and reply, take a deep breath instead and ask yourself, is this really what I want to devote my attention to right now, or am I better served by sticking with my current train of thought? Resisting the urge in this way helps build mental muscle and helps you realize what a powerful force that urge really is. Reconnect to a conscious life. Our complicated relationship to technology is one of the largest areas of opportunity for people to reconnect with their intentions and reclaim a domain that's rife with disconnection. Having a positive connection with technology is simply about being clear about the why, how, and when of engagement, and correcting yourself when you get off track. For the average person in modern society, technology is a steadily rising tide that can flood the environment at any moment without mindful awareness and intentional use. Its addictive quality requires us to frequently check in, reappraise, and course correct where needed in order to tame the beast. Remember that the purpose of technology is to improve your life, not to own it. You just listened to the post titled, Change Your Use of Technology to Lead a More Connected Life by Kristine Klussman of KristineKlussman.com.
We all know the struggle of the holiday gift hunt. You want something personal, but also want to avoid buying clutter. That's why I recommend Aura Frames. It makes holiday shopping incredibly easy because it's meaningful and looks beautiful in any home. My favorite feature is that you can preload photos before it even ships. I set one up where I added a welcome message and a whole album of memories. It connects to Wi-Fi, and you can share photos and videos effortlessly straight from your phone, keeping everyone connected all year long. Don't wait. Win the holidays now with Aura Frames. For a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames named #1 by Wirecutter by using promo code OLD at checkout. That's AURA frames.com, promo code OLD. This deal is exclusive to listeners and frames sell out fast, so order yours now to get it in time for the holidays. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. Introducing your new Dell PC powered by the Intel Core Ultra processor. It helps you handle a lot, even when your holiday to-do list gets to be a lot, because it's built with all-day battery plus powerful AI features that help you do it all with ease, from editing images to drafting emails to summarizing large documents to multitasking. So you can organize your holiday shopping and make custom holiday decor and search for great holiday deals and respond to holiday requests and customer questions and customers requesting custom things, and plan the perfect holiday dinner for vegans, vegetarians, pescatarians, and Uncle Mike's carnivore diet. Luckily, you can get a PC that helps you do it all faster, so you can get it all done. That's the power of a Dell PC with Intel inside, backed by Dell's price match guarantee. Get yours before the holidays at dell.com/deals. Terms and conditions apply. See dell.com for details.
And a wonderful post from Kristine today, which I don't think is lost on any of us. And it felt like a great read for ORD specifically because, well, I think we're all aware of and kind of lament how much technology takes from our lives. It's not often associated with our relationships and how much it can detach us from them. But we might explore how our relationships can be kind of left behind when we look at that list of symptoms that Kristine mentioned? Are we less prone to being aware of our needs in a relationship due to all of our screen time, instead of spending time connecting with our partners? Do we turn to our phones when we're bored or maybe feeling another type of discomfort, simultaneously turning away from our partners and turning down a chance to connect with them? When we escape to our devices, we escape from many things. And sure, we're losing time from our lives, but put more specifically, we're also losing time from the meaningful specifics of our lives. I know I keep my phone away whenever I'm with people, and it's great. It definitely helps me feel like, just more of a human and more present. And it's a subtle gesture that keeps me engaged and appreciative of the time I have with them. And I like to think that people around me recognize it as well. So, some things to consider, everyone. It is time to get out of here now, but I thank you so much for coming today and listening once again. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you again tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.